Oh man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is? Tuesday. Brewsday, Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah. Grab a cold one. It's Brewsday Tuesday, brought to you by the Cellar and Six Pack Store. Here's DreZ and Big Nate.
Popping tops on a Tuesday, the way the Lord intended it.
Oh,
Or at least the program director
The
intended it.
goal for every day.
Yes, indeed. It is Brewsday Tuesday, brought to you by the Cellar Restaurant and Six Pack Store, downtown Blacksburg, which is where, Jesus, this is where these ciders came from. Did this thing fill up so much of whatever crap that now I can't even fit my bottle opener in here? What has changed? Do we have more pencils? Do we get stocked up?
Somehow our writing utensils have multiplied.
Well, that's good because I know that the good bear pins in the Bear Studio are hard to come by. So we did ciders last week, and it had been a while. And the reason why we did ciders was because I was at the cellar, and I went over there and said, "Hey, Mikey, I don't really go to this end shelf. What do you call it? The aisle end or whatever?
End cap.
End cap. There you go. Where there's ciders very often because I mainly fashion the beer. So not only did he give me one show's worth, but he picked out two shows worth. So here we are, round two of ciders. And frankly, I think that this is going to be the better show, mainly the next round. But I think this round should be pretty dang good as well. I just popped from, like we mentioned, Bold Rock, big cidery here in the good old Commonwealth of Virginia. And they even say, and North Carolina, are they, I would say brewing. Are they grafting down there? I don't know.
I wonder.
It says crushed and crafted in the Blue Ridge Mountains with a rich history of cider making and yielding some of the world's finest apples, the orchards of Virginia and North Carolina provide a Blue Ridge bounty that allows us to craft cider varieties full of flavorful and refreshment. So does that mean they just have orchards? They just get some apples from down there?
It sounds like.
And maybe it's all still
Done here.
crisp. All right, so this is the Orchard Frost, which is, it says it's a limited edition, crisp winter blend of cinnamon, spice, and Blue Ridge apples.
Ooh.
Which does sound quite nice, doesn't it? Now, no, Mills River, North Carolina also. So it looks like they do have a second location now, which is awesome. So one of the things we talked about, it does say gluten-free, 4.7%. And sure enough, there are nutrition facts on here. I'm looking at 150 calories in this bad boy. 14 carbs, 14 grams of sugar, and then that's it, a bunch of zeros. So it looks like some carbs and sugars. I'm guessing, this will be one of the sweeter ones. I don't know if it'll be super sweet, but, you are getting that cinnamon in there. The cinnamon spice will certainly play into a factor there.
And I've got the Samuel Smith's organic cider, produced from organically grown apples, 5% ABV. And it's interesting. Medium dry cider with brilliant straw color, light body, clean apple flavor, and a gentle apple blossom finish. But what I love here is they've also got your serving suggestions. And these are some foods right up my alley. Cream soups, salad with vinaigrette dressing, a classic companion to pork dishes, and wonderful to clean the palate after spicy food, yet subtle enough to pair with delicate flavors. And of course, gluten-free, and we got the nutrition facts here. 151 calories, not bad. 0 grams of fat, 8.4 milligrams of sodium, which is your 0% of your daily value, but sugars, 9.2 grams, and you get
not as much as this one, but
4% of your daily value for carbs. But so far, the trend is holding that cider has nutrition facts.
Yeah, well, and again, our theory was if you want to be able to have the gluten-free marker on there. Did that one say gluten-free?
Yeah.
So if it wants to have that, then it has to have the full rundown of nutritions, ingredients, and all that jazz. Now, I think the next round will be the true test because it's, once again, these are more mass-produced, ciders, just like last week. So I think that'll be the real test. So, Nate, it's the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. Did you have a happy Thanksgiving?
It was good.
I guess you were working
busy.
for a good chunk of it, weren't you?
It was pretty chaotic, but we had some good times. I guess I finally had to pull the trigger. As much as I hate it, we decorated for Christmas.
But you did it after Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
So that's fair game. And not only that, but I think that's the way it's meant to be. You have Thanksgiving, and then Friday, maybe you do some shopping, you have some leftovers, and then come Saturday, Sunday, you can start getting the Christmas decorations out of the attic or whatever.
I'll do you one better. This is how Johnny on the spot I am. Wednesday, after I got home from work, I took down our Halloween decorations.
Okay.
So like there was
do you have
no breathing room.
but I guess Halloween and fall decorations kind of come out the same time. So some stuff did some stuff
I was
linger, or
thinking
was it just full
I was
on?
taking spider webs and skeletons and bats off my house. I don't care.
But what
It'll be the
about
Halloween house?
But do you have fall decor at all? Like any gourds or that kind of
Yeah,
deal?
we do. That's more so inside than outside, though. The only thing we've really got outside is the sign that says "Welcome to Fall" or something. I've seen it 1,000 times. I don't know that I've ever actually read it. It looks pretty, but I don't know what it says. Some sort of welcoming message.
So, but you've made the switch.
I have made the switch.
I'm
and-
still in more of this because I don't think I did a full half pour, and it's quite tasty. Sorry.
But yeah, I don't love the decorating outside. I don't spend a lot of time outside looking at my house. I spend a lot of time inside my house. So like we will decorate more inside than outside.
That's a fair point. That makes more
as it
that
should
makes
be.
sense. I have a wreath. So we'll throw that on outside. Haven't done it yet. My hands were full. I did bring up some stuff. We have a little mini Christmas tree. I brought that up. We have some Christmas themed mugs. So those are going to go into rotation in the closet, in the cupboard now. And then I can't remember where or how we acquired it, but some sort of a little, to me, it looks more like a dog with like a red nose, but it's like on a plywood and it's nails and it's, I guess, just like
thread.
or something.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I don't know where that came from, but we have one of those. And so I pulled that one out too. I think that's all the Christmas-y kind of decor we have.
We have an absurd amount. That was my biggest takeaway. So I put away one Rubbermaid container of Halloween decorations, and that felt reasonable to me. When I was in the attic getting everything out back on Sunday, it was absurd to me. I pulled 3 Rubbermaid containers out, a Christmas tree, and then that's just the inside decorations. The outside decorations are in another Rubbermaid container in the shed behind our house. So we gotta fix
So
that.
4 and a tree. That's not that bad. I mean, you got a decent sized house. I just realized that over the weekend, I probably should have popped into my parents' house when I was over in Blacksburg, because I guarantee you my mom needs help bringing up all those because I can't even tell you how many containers of Christmas stuff she has. And of course the tree is heavy and she would need help getting that up.
That the thing that I find most amazing when we go through those, and I'm sure your family has this as well, is like how many things you just accumulate throughout the years. But like we've still got our original set of those ball ornaments that we got back when we were poor college kids and had a tree in our apartment. It was just this little podunk like miniature tree.
Mm-hmm.
But every year it's less and less of those ball ornaments and more and more of those like sentimental things. So like, is that the same case? Is there just an absurd accumulation of sentimental ornaments?
Yeah, aren't those the best ones? The ones that
Truly.
the kids bring home from daycare or whatever that they made for you out of popsicle sticks
Truly.
and some, I don't know, cotton balls or whatever.
And that's the other thing is like I'm so careful with those, but those like cheap balls that we got from the Walmart, just like cats are playing with them, swatting them around the house.
Whatever.
Damn near indestructible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so we did get that going. We did go to I'm getting messages all over the place. Did get Charlottesville for Thanksgiving and did the whole big, the turkey trot and all that jazz, big Christmas and big Thanksgiving meal with all the cousins and whatnot. So that was a lot of fun. And so yeah, now it's time for, I did do a lot. So yesterday, or no, I guess it was, what day was it? Saturday, Sunday? I can't remember. I don't know. One of the days over the weekend. I guess it was Sunday. I finally was like, all right, I need to really start trying to get some of this shopping done. And it's nice because it was a good weekend to do it because, Black Friday is really Black weekend, Black week of Thanksgiving. So there was still a good amount of deals. In fact, even though in store, I kept seeing like, oh, Cyber Monday. I'm like, how is this a Cyber Monday
Yeah.
deal? Isn't that all supposed to be
Supposed to be
online?
online. Well,
So-
you pick it up there, you check out, and then they ship it to you.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
I live 5 miles down the road. Just let me take it.
But so I tried to, because there's a couple people that I just got usually I'm pretty good at coming up with, I should get this person this. And then now it's easy. Just look online and get it. But I guess I was just kind of thinking maybe I'll just go around and hit a few stores and see if anything jumps out at me. That never, ever works. And I always fall victim to just wandering around for like hours in different stores and coming home with, maybe I got a thing or two that might help, but I still got a lot of shopping to do, unfortunately, is what I'm getting
Yeah.
at. I was usually,
Yeah.
man, I used to be so good. I used to be done with Christmas shopping by like end of October or something, And it's just such a nice relief when you're like, I am done and I don't have to worry about it anymore.
I run into the same thing, but it's certain people in my circle. Like they're a good bulk of the people. It's kind of like we're kindred spirits. I can buy what I would want for myself, and I know what I want. So
that's
just
nice.
get super easy. But there are people like my stepmom, sweet woman, and it's so hard to shop for her because it's like I don't even know if she's gonna like this or want this or
Yeah.
So it's always that moment. Like that's the biggest stress for me on around Christmas is like people opening the gift. It's like I gotta watch their face. And
They say that it's the thought that counts, but at the same time, it's like, but you really
I
want,
wish I was better at thinking.
you could be more like, all right, well, they would actually probably use, an Amazon gift card. Everybody could use that, but it's just like, that's not thoughtful at all, really.
Exactly.
So it's tough, dude.
Exactly. And I very much so try to avoid doing gift cards. Sometimes you just have to.
Mm-hmm.
Like the kids aren't going to be watching this. I'm pretty certain. So I can just go ahead and reveal for their big.
You got them all
Christmas
gift cards,
present.
just gift cards
For their big Christmas present. It's going to be, we're getting them a fish tank because they've shown.
Oh, that's
We're just going
awesome.
to get them a fish tank. And then it's just going to be a PetSmart gift card in there. And we're going to let them go.
Well, yeah,
pick out
you
the
got
fish.
you got to let them pick out the fish. So that makes
very
sense.
excited about that. I've been trying.
That'll be fun.
Trying to get that in our house for a few years. So
I feel like every
Finally pulled the
kid at some point you got to have a fish tank.
Yeah.
I mean, who didn't? I know I had some fish growing up, and that was awesome. It was really sweet. And you can go with it how you will, but man, I swear to God, the Christiansburg Walmart when I must have been in middle school or something. You're nodding your head like unless I've brought this up with
they
you
had
before.
the fish section.
Well, they used to have
The
pet section
tanks.
fish.
Yeah.
They had little stingrays in there.
I never saw the stingrays.
And they were only $29.99. And I wanted to get one so bad. And so, but of course, my mom's not going to let me buy a stingray on a whim. She's like, we need to do some research. So I did. We did research, figured out what all they could eat, when I feed them and all that stuff, and then go back. And of course, they weren't there, and they've never been there ever since.
Oh,
I
man.
still can't believe they sold little baby stingrays. And maybe
that
now,
is wild.
I mean, it almost is unbelievable, but I swear to God, they were $30 a pop. And they were at the
It's a good
Christiansburg
deal
Walmart.
for a stingray.
Yeah,
I
a little
found online you can buy live octopi for like $20.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Yeah, to have I kind of do want to swing in that direction. But they're
Yeah.
a lot of care and they only live for like
that's the
2 to
problem.
3 years.
Yeah, that's the trade-off. All right, let's go ahead and untap these ciders. We've definitely gone off the rails here. The Bold Rock Orchard Frost limited edition, just as advertised, man. The cinnamon notes, cinnamon apple. I mean, what better combo can you have than that? I mean, this is really hitting the note. And that's really maybe what prompted me to start talking about the whole season and everything. This definitely tastes like the holidays. So if you're looking for something for right around this time of year, the Orchard Frost from Bold Rock is definitely a wise choice. It does have that sweet notes. It is a bit on the sweeter side. So if you're a super strict, like I only like dry cider kind of person, you might want to maybe rethink this one, or perhaps have you ever thought about like cutting? Like, can you get this and then just cut it with
Like a shandy?
I guess. I don't know. I was thinking you cut it with apple juice, but that
Yeah.
would just be more sugar.
More sugar.
So that wouldn't work. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe not do that. If you don't like it too sweet, maybe have somebody that could finish it for you if you're not a fan. But it is pretty damn good. I'm gonna give that Bold Rock Orchard Frost, excuse me. I'll give it a 4.5. I like it. I mean, it's a little bit low. I'm gonna give it 4.25. A little low on the ABV, but Still pretty
Yeah.
tasty.
I mean, we're hanging out here at 5% on the Sam Smith's organic cider. And this is exactly, if you were to try and find something, someone's like, I've never had a cider before in my life, and I want to know what it's supposed to taste like. This is exactly that. It is, it's dry. It's got a little bit of the sweetness. It's perfect. This is exactly what you want from a cider. I'm going to give it
And organic.
and organic. So it's also good for you, allegedly.
Yeah.
It's got that USDA certified
Better for you.
stamp. It's delicious. It's a 5.
Awesome, man. Wow. All right. Some high praise there for the cider department from over there at Sam Smith. So we'll take a quick break. We'll play a tune. We'll come back and we'll get to the round of the ciders that really the first ones that Mikey suggested were these bad boys. And I'm really looking forward to trying them. We'll do that here in just a few. It's Brewsday Tuesday on 105.3 The Bear. Stick around.